So we're now into week 6, and I'm going on leave for 2 weeks. So this is kind of, I think we've kind of adapted to a kind of new normal, if I can put it that way. As we come to week 6, you can start to see that we are at the end of the beginning. We still have few answers, and we don't know when we can return to normal, but we do know, and we don't know what the new normal will be, although there are glimmers of light with discussion about the easing of restrictions. So by way of kind of refresher, don't forget what I've said about coping strategies, such as talking to friends, looking after our bodies by keeping active in the outdoors, and remember to focus on the present moment, remembering that all we need to do is get through today. I've talked about trusting our feelings, to acknowledge them and let them guide us, and to see this from the perspective of loss, that we grieve for what we've lost as our lives change, and we are learning that life is not simple, it's complicated and life is hard. How do we grow and change through the losses that are an inevitable and necessary part of life? Through the work of grieving, we let the past go, and we slowly come to accept the difficult changes that loss brings, and then we come to the end of mourning. In this space between what has been and what is coming, we need courage to get through each day. Courage is not denying anger, it's knowing danger and finding strength and trust to keep going. Rabindranath Tagore was an Indian writer and poet who was the first Asian to win the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913. And he wrote about courage in this poem. He said, "Let me not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless in facing them. Let me not beg for the stilling of my pain, but for the heart to conquer it. Let me not look for allies in life's battlefield, but to my own strength. Let me not crave in anxious fear to be saved, but hope for the patience to win my freedom. Grant that I may not be a coward, feeling your mercy in my success alone, but let me find the grasp of your hand in my failure."